Diane in Denmark here. I've just been lighting the candles in the house and outside because I'm getting ready for our clothes swap. Now you may have seen the beginning of my series, I'll put a link up there, on building a wardrobe. You'll have seen me decluttering and reorganising my wardrobe, and I've mentioned that I was going to host a clothes swap party. You've also seen what I have got at other clothes swap parties, and tonight's my turn to host. So I'm just going to give you a few tips on how to host one, what you can swap. So anyway, follow along and I shall take you with me. Now, it goes without saying that it makes life a lot easier if you just follow your Flylady routines, that you don't suddenly drop everything because you're holding a clothes swap party. I didn't have to do much today to get the kitchen ready. What we generally do at our clothes swap parties is everybody brings some kind of snack or a dish to share. One of my friends, she's bringing a selection of cheese. I've got the crock pot and the instant pot, my instant pot and the rice cooker going. I have made a vegetarian chili, and we're having that with rice and tortilla chips and creme fraiche and salsa, and plenty of white wine and Coke and water to wash it down. But everybody brings something along. Somebody's bringing roast pumpkin dip and snacks. So that way I'm not doing all the work. Everybody brings something to share. But the main thing is that we bring clothes, accessories, toiletries, whatever it is, because as I've said before, one man's junk is another man's treasure. And clothes swapping in general in Denmark is becoming really, really popular. I've talked about this before. In Denmark, we are very environmentally friendly. We're very green. We're phasing out fossil fuels in the next 20 years. We have electric cars. Everybody uses their bike. You've seen me out on my bike on Erin Day. And a lot of the teenagers and young girls around the 25-year-old age, they are shopping more and more in charity shops and thrift stores, because it's a sustainable way, where we're not buying more clothes, we're using what we have and we're recycling. Anyway, let me take you through next door and see what's going on in there. No, nobody's arrived yet, so this is the calm before the storm. Just hold on. Now, I'm also set up in the living room. I've got glasses and things there, and I've also put in a big mirror because we're going to want to try on the clothes, see how they look. Remember, it's just the same as if you're shopping in a store or in a charity shop. You don't just take things at a clothes swap because they're free. What we don't want is to end up with more clutter. We're bringing stuff to the swap and we're hoping to get rid of it. And I'll take you through and see what we've got so far. So this is our dining room, where you normally see me, doing my cleaning or decluttering, doing a scoosh on the windows. A couple of the ladies have been past with their stuff, and I've started sorting it out a bit. We'll do the rest when the other ladies arrive. But you will see we have jewellery. Here's an item that I took at the last clothes swap. I haven't used it, so that, hold on a minute, I'm dropping everything. So that is going back into the kitty. So we've got various necklaces. And also, you may have bought a deodorant or a body cream that you tried, you just didn't like it. So we've got quite a few things like that. I actually just went through my nail varnishes this morning, so I was doing my nails, and I found this one. And, I've used it twice and the colour doesn't do anything for me. So that is going into the swap. We've got bags. There'll be, and I forgot to say, we will probably be 8 ladies tonight. And this is just from 3 ladies so far. So you can imagine how much stuff there will be here. Bags, anybody for the Hunger Games? I thought somebody's daughter might like that. If there's any Katniss fans. And what we normally do is try and sort out everything. So here we're going to have skirts, We have trousers. You may remember these are one of the pair that I decluttered, the kind of weird trousers. Here we have different scarves. And that's the good thing about the clothes swap. Even if you don't find something that is in your size, maybe you'll find some accessories. Oh, I forgot to say, yeah, we've got more accessories here. Actually, an old a phone cover that has never been used. And lots of hair things. And we've got more, oh, we've got sports, sportswear. I'm going to go through this pile as soon as I stop filming, because that is kind of t-shirty tops, and then we have what do we have? Oh yeah, blouses, and here we have, oh, that's the wrong pile. Here we have sweaters and jumpers, and then we have things like ponchos. I don't even know what this. Oh, this is more jumpers and things. Oh, and a nice. Maybe for somebody's summer dress. And waistcoats. And over here I have started putting all the long items, for example, let me just show you there. Dresses, and we've got, oh, what else have we got? We've got coats. You might recognise some of the ones that I decluttered. So anyway, this is just from 3 ladies, and there are another 5 ladies bringing stuff. And one last thing I should just point out from here. Let me turn the camera around again. If you saw one of my decluttering videos, I was telling you about one of my friends who had taken this dress at the last clothes swap party we had. And the story behind this dress was, this is the dress that I bought when we were going to a wedding in the south of England. Our luggage didn't turn up, and I bought this dress in a department store. It's Pierce Fionda. It was for Debenhams. And we're talking, this is 20 years ago, and we had to go in a taxi to the nearest department store, and I just had to say, get me a dress, and I ended up buying a dress and underwear and some shoes that I could wear to the wedding, and we still got there with a couple of minutes to spare. Anyway, my friend Sue, she looked fantastic in this recently. She wore the dress, and now we're just going to kind of keep it in the clothes swap thing as a little tradition that this dress is always here in case anybody wants to wear it. So anyway, I better get the last things ready because the girls will be here in a minute. Okay, see you very soon. And one last tip before you start trying on clothes at the clothes swap party: when you take something off, make sure that you put it in your own bag in a separate area from the clothes, because it can happen, it has happened that, somebody took off their trousers and we're trying on our pants and we're trying on another pair, and somebody else came along and said, oh, those look quite nice, and thought they were part of the clothes swap. So make sure you don't leave anything lying down, try and keep it in a separate area. And also, as you're going to be trying on things, make sure that you have some decent underwear, no holey socks and your best underwear. Anyway, right, the girls are going to be arriving now, so see you very soon. Okay, we've eaten and we are kind of trying on stuff. So here is a pile that's going home with one lady, I think, and we've got some food which has ended up over here. We'll get back to that later when you need a little snack. Let me go through to the table and just show you how we are getting on in here. We have we've added a lot of things to the collection, and everybody is trying on like mad. Oh, here's somebody else's pile down there. I don't know whose that is. And that's the thing with the clothes swap: do not leave things lying, because somebody else will snap it up. These are the shoes that haven't been taken, and these are the shoes that have been taken. Aren't they fantastic? Yeah, and some party clothes there too. And I'll just go around the other way. These are sweaters. Not too many people needing sweaters tonight. Whew. Yeah, anyway, round 2. Let's fast forward a bit. The party's over, I've been to bed, and this is the aftermath of the clothes swap party. I thought I would talk you through what is left over and just a few thoughts on the party that I had here yesterday. So let me take you over and show you what is left. I'm going to show you in another video my haul, all the goodies that I was going to say came home with, but this is my house, all the goodies that I got, because I got some fantastic things this time. And that's the thing, you know, when the ladies came and were taking their things out, they were a bit embarrassed about what they had and didn't feel, oh, you know, nobody's going to want this. And that's what we said to them, you know, the newbies, that honestly, one man's junk is another man's treasure. And one of the ladies that we didn't really know, she was new in the group, and she arrived and she said to us, oh, because she was a different size from the rest of us, and she thought, oh, there's going to be nothing here for me. And you know what? She found some fantastic aerosol shoes that she is mad about. She got a pair of those. And she got some clothes, she got accessories and lots of fantastic skin products. She's really into skin products, so she was over the moon when she went home. And that's the thing, it doesn't matter what size you are or what shape, you know, we're all different, but you can benefit from a clothes swap party because, you know, it's not just clothes, it's accessories, books, toiletries. But anyway, let me take you over and show you what was not claimed as treasure. Hold on. So on this chair we have trousers or pants, quite a lot of those left over because of course trousers are a difficult thing, you know, size-wise, shape-wise. But I got a really great pair of jeans. I'll show you in another video my haul. Over here we have skirts, not many skirts left. They were quite popular, just a few ones left. And this is the pile of sweaters and jumpers, and you can see we have all different makes and sizes, sparkly ones, winter ones, warm woolly things. Quite a few left of those. This is a pile of t-shirty tops, and here we have what's left. The accessories were really popular. We just have a couple of scarves left and a brand new hat. That was really popular because, as I said before, it doesn't matter what shape you are, you can always find a scarf that suits you, or maybe a hat. This pile here are tops, you know, blouses, tops, things with buttons. And a lot of those went, but we've still got some more left. And here, this was filled, as was the table, with, what did we have? We had nail varnish, we had eyebrow pencils, we had face masks, we had scrubs, we had body lotions, tins of Nivea cream that had never been used. And my daughter has actually told me she would really like these bath salts, even though they say mum, for mum on them. Somebody got them for a birthday or Christmas present. So that was a great thing to have this time, were any kind of, you know, bath salts or perfume. We had perfume. Everybody went home with perfume. And that's the thing, do not leave these things cluttering up your house. One man's junk is another man's treasure. Okay, handbags are really popular, so we've only got a couple of bags left. I quite like this green one, but I have nothing green in my wardrobe, so I'm not taking that. We actually had a lot more jewellery than this, and most of it went. The ethnic stuff is not too popular at the moment. This is the one that I had that went back into the kitty, and I'm not sure if this is a belt or... Anyway, books, they disappeared fast as well. We've got a few left, and I actually found this DVD when I was tidying out. The film was dreadful, but I really like Mikael Persbrandt, so I was encouraging everybody just to watch it, just to see him. And here is like a Swedish James Bond in this film. Right, and and this was sports stuff. We had a big pile of sports stuff, as I think I mentioned to you. A lot of the ladies here do Ironman and running and cycling, so they got some sports things. And I think that was it. The last thing, if I just move the empty plastic bags that we had left over, we had hung up as far as possible all the coats, jackets and dresses, and I got a couple of fantastic coats. I'll show you in the next video. And everybody went home with coats and dresses. This is what we've got left. You can see that this rack was absolutely packed with stuff. We've got a few left. And I should tell you what we do with, you know, when we have finished this clothes swap, we're going to have another clothes swap at the end of this month. Oh, it's going to fall off the hanger now. Oops. Because there were a few ladies that couldn't come to the party last night. And what we'll do is these items, they will be in one more clothes swap, and then after that it all goes to the charity shop, the thrift store, because there's a lot of great things left, and you know, we're ready for another party. But let me just turn you around for a minute. When we were having our food last night, you know, I'd made vegetarian chili in the Instant Pot, and we had cheese and crackers and dips, and you know, we're sitting chatting, and we started talking about food as you do, and oh, you know, you could do this in your Instant Pot and that, and then we got onto the subject of a lot of us have extra kitchen gadgets that we never use. Now, personally, I'm not like that because I have a very small kitchen. I don't have anywhere else to put them, so you know, I only have the things that I'm using on a daily basis or at least a weekly basis. But someone said, why don't we have a swap party for kitchen gadgets? And you know, you can use this idea for anything. Somebody who commented, I think on Instagram, said this would be a great idea for swapping craft supplies. I mean, how many of you have lots of craft supplies or stacks of materials, sewing materials? What about books? I know there are a lot of book lovers out there. I'm good at decluttering my books. I only read them once and then I pass them on. My husband, he likes to have his collection. You've seen those when, you know, when I'm cleaning in this area. You know, he has his books and that's his thing. But, you know, you can use this idea to declutter, get the things that you are not using, that you don't love, you're not using, and, you know, you can get them out of your house and come home with some other treasures. So anyway, I shall show you in the next video what I came home with. Well, this is my home, but my haul. And just, I want to encourage you to keep decluttering, because, you know, often we think, oh, nobody else is going to want this. I saw it last night that, you know, things that I thought didn't suit me, they looked fantastic on somebody else. So anyway, just let's spread a little joy in the world and get rid of the stuff that's really dragging us down, okay? That's all we're doing. Okay, that's it for me, Diane in Denmark. See you very soon with the next video of my treasure. Okay, see you very soon. Live long and prosper.